Hi guys, welcome to another Armies of Exigo community stream, this time a little bit later, but you had another stream before from Soulskeepers, so I hope you had some nice games. We'll continue for like, let's say, 1 or 1.5 more hour, and we'll see how many people we can gather. There is 5 viewers right now. I suppose many people already left after the first stream, but maybe we'll still gather something, at least for 2v2s or even 3v3s, so we'll see. I already hosted a lobby for now on Dark Entrenchments, so you can join. For now there is me and Dodos, so we'll see how many people join. We'll wait a few minutes. So keep asking why his music is off when he watches his replay on his live stream in the VOD, video on demand. That is exactly what I was telling you before. That is the copyright. Thinking that there is no copyright on Twitch is of course absolutely crazy. Copyright is everywhere, and especially on Twitch, so if you have copyright in your videos, they won't delete the VOD of the stream, but they will mute those sections where you had the copyright, because of course you don't have rights for the music, so they will just remove the sound there in the section of the video where you have the copyright that was detected by the bot, so that is why you don't have the music there. But yeah, I will quickly adjust the overlay because we still have the tournament participants there from the finals actually of the last tournament, Suak and Enea. So let's quickly fix that. This was before the last game when the score was 2v2, not 2v2, 2 and 2. 2 points for each side. Of course Enea eventually won this, but Suak was not in the best condition. But let's remove this, so we have it clean for some team games. I hope your family celebration was good. Yeah, it was absolutely fine. Basically, we were just celebrating my father's name day. I think that is called. That's how it's called in English. So just 1 hour of sitting together as a family, talking a little bit about family stuff, and then of course a small celebration in the end. This is sad, at least they are not giving me a strike or something. Yeah, it basically works like this. So no one can actually strike you after that, because they won't find the music anymore in the VOD. But if there would be someone who has the rights to that music, or actually doesn't even have to have it, basically if someone would strike you during the stream, then you could get a strike, or even like they could demand some money from you, of course, for using uncopyrighted content, or copyrighted, but you don't have the rights for that. So someone would have to strike you during the stream, basically. Which can be any viewer, of course. Same thing can happen on YouTube. But YouTube has some more protections. On Twitch it's a little bit more dangerous. But of course when you have like 5 viewers and you know all the people, it's not that big of a danger. They will never find me alive. I mean, Twitch has your data, of course. So when they would strike you and report to the owners of the rights, and they would actually want to sue you, then it won't be a problem for them to find you. But of course if you make sure you are not alive when they find you, then that's a different story. But yeah, if you don't see the lobby, we can rehost. Maybe there is more people waiting, but for now let's maybe swap to like a 4-player map. Maybe Plateau or something. Pepsi is also here, okay, and Doros was also in the lobby, so we should have at least 4 people, which we have right now. Urakard might join us in like half an hour. So we'll have another player, but now there is also Fenrir. So we have at least 5, so we'll go for a 3v3 probably. I don't know if maybe White Defender is also coming. I didn't see him in the chat yet, but of course he was on the previous stream. Master Moist probably not coming. He would be available tomorrow, or he will be available in the evening, but usually not in the afternoons on Saturday. But I don't see a Defender online on Discord, so he's probably not coming. And I don't know if we can get someone else, because a 3v3 with AI is of course possible, but not ideal. I think Legit also said that his internet or electricity is not working. Alteg was also writing there, but I don't know if he would maybe want to join us. Also Interrupter was writing there, but just about his work associated with the Third Prophecy project. Which of course reminds me of a project I showed you yesterday. Small trailer for the newest project, Armies of Exigo Echoes of the Void. So if you haven't seen that, you can check the trailer. It's just 1.5 minutes, so pretty quick. It gives you a small peek on what's about to come, and soon I will reveal a video that will follow this, where I will explain all the details about it, of course. Urakar is also in the chat already. Soulskeeper goes also make custom campaign. What is your progress on Lord of the Rings Reborn? I saw you posting a screenshot yesterday on Discord from the 5th mission. I think that's called Rivendell. Urakar will come later, as I said. So I'm too idiot to make a game in Unity. I mean, to create a really good game that would actually like work better than any already working game where you can just use editor and create your project, it's like extremely difficult, and especially when you will be making it alone, it's like crazy. I mean, take a look on Pavel that is creating Scouring. He has many years of experience in game development, and it still took him multiple years to create Scouring engine, and I still think, for example, Armies of Exigo engine is way better. Of course, the good thing is that it's his own engine, so he can introduce or include anything he wants to. But in its base, I think Armies of Exigo engine is really good. It has lots of limitations and everything, but if you want to just create a story or whatever project you have in mind, I think Armies of Exigo editor is perfect for that. Warcraft editor is also really good. I have some problems with it, but definitely if you've experienced that, it could also work. For example, I don't know if StarCraft has any editor, probably has, or any other RTS, but RTS games are overall pretty good for this. If you have some form of trigger editor, or even you can just write a code, then that's of course really good, and then you just need open world that you can create on some map or whatever, and you can create basically anything. 5 mission was the last I played. Okay. I believe Enya haven't played when he played the Lord of the Rings Reborn. Then he ended, but when he played it, he finished I think 6 missions when he started, and then like maybe 6 more next time. So it's like healthy amount, around the 5 or 6 to do at a time, I think. Of course, also the first missions are kinda quick, so not a problem there. It's okay, but the story is annoying, to be honest. I mean, it's heavily focused on the story, of course. It's basically the films just in the missions, with some form of gameplay next to it. But you will also have missions where the gameplay is the main part. StarCraft is a really good one. Originally was just a MOBA mod there. Yeah. So we got 4 people in the lobby. Ah, Dodo said he will actually leave and join for next one. Okay. Fine, we can go for a 2v2 then. Soulskeeper and Pepsi against me and Fenrir. Okay. I guess we can do that. Let's see if you guys are ready. Fenrir is ready, Soulskeeper as well. And Pepsi too. So yeah, let's pause the music. We got 8 people on the stream, so maybe we'll have more players for the next game. For now, good luck, have fun. Let's go. Double Fallen against Fallen Empire. Could be interesting. Of course, Soulskeeper and Pepsi should be watching the stream right now. So yeah, we got Plateau. This is the adjusted version with safer expansion. It's kind of a big map, but still a 2v2, so of course, I mean like a 4-player map, so nothing too crazy. They have Pepsi as Empire. From what I saw in the last game I played here, which was at the beginning of the Soulskeeper stream, a 3v3 on Convergence, Pepsi is doing lots of arc drops with Pikemen, which is really annoying, especially against Fallen, because Pikemen just one-shot harvesters. So that's kinda difficult. Didn't know was changed. Yeah, this is a change suggested, I think, by Macrozerk. Then I polished it a little bit, so it looks actually good. But there is a line of trees next to the expansion there, so it's kinda safe to take now. But I'll still open a little bit more risky, let's say, maybe. The thing is that if you can establish a front base, it's always an advantage, and then you can always expand behind that as well, if you need to. But let's not risk it too much. Let's create some foundation here, and now we can maybe expand on 14 population. Usually go on 12, but when you also make the hive, I think it's a good idea to squeeze in another harvester. And now what we can do basically is go for a summoner. Probably go into control form, and then we can swap them, create another hive tower, and we'll be completely safe. Important to have early harvester on wood as well, so you can get enough wood for the tower and the second hive. Because by default you have only enough resources for one of that in terms of wood from the beginning. So now we go for this. I'll make the tower first, now the hive. And I will actually delay my second, the harvester that I will be making now a little bit. But we still need to wait like 5 more seconds for this. There is some stuttering. Someone has internet problems, but it's okay. So let's keep scouting here with a stinger. I think Pepsi maybe went for expansion. We haven't seen any units from him. But most likely the safer one. Oh. Kinda messed up my super grooves here, never mind. We are back and... yeah, now I'll probably take like 3 harvesters here. Maybe even 4, send them to the expansion. There we have a tower, so that's not a problem. He's already scouting with a swordsman. But we already have decent production. Right now I don't need more of this. Let's get one of these guys. Maybe some gems. And he's not here, so let's check his main. Okay, 2 barracks, not a tower. Yeah, the legs are crazy. Going for tier 2, let's check the expansion. Because I really think he could have it, and let's move here. Definitely don't want to stop harvester production. Maybe a little bit more wood. No expansion, okay. We can keep it there. For now. Maybe the swordsman will be here, let's double check first. I don't see him, he would have to be hidden. Maybe some gems first. Okay, I'm under pressure, I need Fenrir here immediately. But we got a tower, so it's not that big of a deal. I should be able to hold it before he comes. Unless he's like ultra far away. Okay, okay. Where is Fenrir? The tower will fall and I'm gonna die because there is so many spitters. Yeah, it's taking too long, Fenrir. He will come eventually, but I lost so much. Now the spitters are too dangerous. He's not even grouped up. Maybe he'll focus the towers, that would be good, so Fenrir has a little bit more breathing space. Yeah, I try to finish the spitters, of course, those are dangerous. And to deal more damage to them, so it's worth it to focus them down. He's kinda locked here, so he should definitely die. I just need to finish my expansion now. Let's get grasp. Second guy on gems here. Let's get 2 harvesters here to this base. One more here. 2 spitters. Maybe spread some scouts around the map. Some stingers. To the paths where they can approach us, and also some expansions and stuff. I don't think I needed the well cocoon, to be honest, but never mind. Let's get for the hive. So I got 3 bases. Fenrir is slowly going for the expansion as well, I think. Okay, they are here again. Maybe pull back to the towers. I have 2 towers there. Don't overextend. Oh, but you already lost everything, yeah, so maybe just rather finish the spitters or focus them down at least. Oh, there's so much. I might be dead here even with the 2 towers I have here. I need to go really heavy on towers now to have a chance. Okay. Yeah, so at least one expansion is being done there. Pepsi doesn't have expansion in the back, but maybe another one in the front. I think now he'll go maybe for the arc job harassment, so I will make at least 2 towers in each base. Just to be safe. Because I don't wanna have to deal with this. Maybe let's go guards. A little bit more wood. Okay. So yeah, Pepsi is not expanding. Oh, they are tower rushing me. Totally missed that. But I mean, I have 4 towers. Not sure what they wanna do there. I should finish the tower now. Okay, we pull back. Let's get a mana depletion just to be safe. Oh. He's out of range. I mean, the Vengeance Hole is out of range. It's not ideal, he might destroy it. It's not good at all. But Fenrir is not here at all, so I hope he's pushing somewhere. I'm fighting 1v2. So yeah, he seems like he destroyed the base of Soulskeeper, so that's really good. Don't really have time to check the map, but looks like he did his job quite well. And they call it GG. I wasn't spending my resources too well now towards the end, but I was still holding it 1v2, so it was absolutely fine. So yeah, nice game. Soulskeeper actually did more kills than me there, but I had really strong defense. We had way more resources than anyone else. I was on 3 bases and they were probably on 1 at least. I think Pepsi was on 1 the whole game, and other 2 players went to 2, but it gave them like 500 more gold in total, so we just had way more resources overall, which allowed me to just easily hold it 1v2 there. They had 0 siege units, so that also allowed me to hold it with towers as well. Research is also kind of balanced. Yeah, we had a little bit more buildings. So yeah, nice game. Let's make a save. I don't think we ever play it on this map in a 2v2. So that could be fine. And I think we can go for another one. Well, let's try a 3v3. Maybe there is someone new. Dodo said he will go for the next one. I don't think Urakar is yet, but maybe we can find someone else. Unfortunately, we still have only 2 maps for 6 players. I need to create a new one. But maybe let's try Smugglers Delta. We played Convergence before. There was also the idea of remaking the newest 2-player map I made for 6 players, Duskwind Forest, and just placing 2 more positions into the corners. So you will have like a 3v3 scenario where 2 positions are stronger, one on each side, and then other 2 players on each side are more of a support role. So we could also do that. I could even set it up now, yeah, that's just adding 4 more players there, but I don't know, it will be definitely unique. Not too many expansions, of course, but could be interesting, definitely. Decent idea. And there is of course other 6-player maps that we will need to patch. Not gonna make the same mistake on this map. Okay, looks like they already played this map as well on Soulskeeper's stream. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, my defender said he needs to do something important, so he's probably not coming. Altec didn't answer. Yeah, the same for me. I mean, you never use probably any editor. If you are still talking about that StarCraft thing. But yeah, we still need one more guy. Or you'll just add an AI, but AI even on this map is just not ideal. But I guess we will probably just have to add an AI in 30 minutes. Okay, so that's probably like 2 games. How are the teams? Fender joined me again, and then we have the other 3 players not grouped up in any way yet. So try to make some teams, guys. Either join team 1 or form another one. Looks like Dodos will be joining us, so that would mean Soulskeeper, Pepsi and the AI will be together in another team. Let's say team 2 or 4, whatever you guys want. Okay. Can't decide, but seems like this, okay. I think the colors are also kinda fine. We have the colder colors, even though green not that much, but it's okay. They have yellow, orange, red, which is kinda similar. So let's ready check. That is 10 people already, and I think I already saw like 11 or 12 before, so we have enough people on the stream, just not in the lobbies. I don't know who all played before. Of course I know that there was White Defender, but outside of that, not sure. I don't think Enya came today, or overall, Enya is not playing lately much. Won the tournament and disappeared. AI OP, unless it's against Spevek. Okay. Good luck, have fun. And let's go. Maybe go Fallen. We got Fallen Empire against Beast Empire random. If we have the AI there, it might be quite tough, but you'll see. Smugglers Delta, of course. And yeah, we are in the middle, which is not bad, but it's a unique experience, I would say, or something. Unique situation, position. We need to maybe play a little bit differently. I would prefer to be on the sides probably in this situation, but it doesn't matter that much. But this is, for example, another map where the positions are not perfectly balanced, but of course if we would remake the Duskwind Forest, it would be a different level of position imbalance. But it's okay, if it's a team game you can of course have the positions imbalanced if they are balanced between the teams. I was even thinking about creating some like crazy, I don't know, 5v5 where you would have like one player in the middle and other 4 players maybe on some cliffs protecting him from high ground, something like that could be interesting, connected through underground maybe. But that's not happening anytime soon, just some ideas throwing there. Let's maybe do it on 12, I think this is okay. We can just delay our next harvester. There is probably... said I think you can't make more than 2 surfaces. Yeah, of course. So Skipper is scouting here with a minion, interesting. But he came from bottom, so I don't know. Yeah, we need some wood. Yeah, but it would be crazy. 2 surfaces are sufficient enough. Soul Skipper is tower rushing me. I see. I'll probably rather bring 2 harvesters there just to be sure. But I don't think he's against me, I think that is the AI or someone, or maybe he is, he's rushing me with Borons. I wasn't too greedy, but of course a little bit, going for the expansion there. But I need to stop the minion, I don't even worry about the Boron. We need to kill the guy who is building the totem there. Which we should be able to, I think. We need a tower. And I need... Okay, we stopped it like at the last microsecond. He will bring another minion for sure and try to finish it, so we need to burst it down even with a stinger. Even though I would like to chase the guy down. Tower will be here, but a little bit out of position. We need another summoner. AI against Fenrir, okay. That's AI fallen, okay. Nice rush from Fenrir there, or rush. Nice push. I like that. Let's see what Soul Skipper will do against that. And he's here, so I'll keep him occupied. You can harass him a little bit. Oh, there is the AI against me. There is 2 of them. 2 in middle. But I have a tower, so I don't think they will like push me or anything. But we should be careful. Let's maybe get a summoner first. For now I just spam more stingers. We can't really make a 3rd base on this map, it's about the 2nd base and that we already have, so I'll have to stop my macro a little bit in this game. Let's start this guy, then we build 3rd hive. Protect this, and yeah, we have a decent army of stingers. I don't think he will try to expand. He will try to time push me probably. But it's okay. I'll still rather double check here. There is Pepsi against Dodos on the right side, and he's also going for expansion, okay. I mean, timing push is strong, but shouldn't be that big of a problem. Soul Skipper is trying to do something here, but I don't think it should be that big of a problem. But of course he might kill my units here. I just need to kill some Borons to stop him, because he won't be able to produce new units. He will lose his population. And we killed all Borons, which was the task. Now we just make Spitters. And we continue booming. We can of course get improved metabolism. I could make another tower near my villagers maybe. But if we get grasp, we should be fine. And if he will have just one totem and can't produce for a while now, we should be able to just push it with spitters. Nice front base from Dodos there with a tower as well. Fenrir playing really defensively. He should definitely push with the stingers. At least scout the map, if not expand. And definitely stop the AI expansion, because he will definitely expand. AIs always do that. Let's get some expansions here. Yeah, I see you have some units there as well, but you have to also take care of your side. Yeah, there's a tower, Soulskeeper playing safely. We could have made Soul Trap, but we can do it now. I could even go air, but not worth it, to be honest. Let's get more wood. He's trying to push me from one base, interesting. Good luck with that. And yeah, we should be kinda safe now, so... let's see what he has. Of course there will be the totem, but I don't really care about that. We just wanna see if he's expanding, and if he has, then stop him. But looks like he's not, he's just trying to build a bestiary here, which will stop. Maybe sacrifice some HP for that, but overall... I'll try to move my spitter out of the way. And just by small kiting, kill some units. It was an even trade. We also kill this minion, and I have more income, so this is always good. He needs to be stacking units. If he loses them like this, it's a big gain for me. Yeah, getting rest a little bit. Actually, Dodos got pushed back by Pepsi. But I think he's still holding strong. Here we get... actually, I think we need Dimension Gate. Maybe let's cancel this. I think I need Dimension Gate and... maybe even more wood. As we can see, this is maybe not enough. And of course, still more spitters. Not the best units against Beast. But since I can't easily surround him here, this will be fine. He'll try to go for the trolls, of course. Let's kill the totem maybe. That's an easy kill. And it will make it much easier for me to continue pushing later on. We rotate spitters. I'll not lose anything. Deal some free damage to him, pull back. Kill maybe one more guy. We need more of these guys. Actually cancel this. Let's start getting stalkers. He might try to rebuild the totem, we'll see. Now we just cancelled everything, so we can also destroy Dark Altar, completely stopping him from getting some tech. Even though he's probably building a new bestiary behind this. Or he will try to push on a different line maybe. I would recommend Fenrir to send one stinger in the front on his side. He will probably die to the AI army, but he will at least maybe see if Soulskeeper is coming there. Because if yes, then I need to either push or come to help you. Let's get damage. Could also get some more stingers, but I'll probably stay on spitters for now. We need to get defile. I could also take another base, maybe. Just why not? Front towers will be good anyways. Oh, Fenrir is completely on the side of Dodos. You guys should just attack together right now. And Fenrir needs to expand, to be honest. I have a resource advantage, but as a team we are losing it now because Fenrir is playing on less bases, and Pepsi now already has an expansion too, I think. Fenrir also needs Metamorphosis, which he doesn't have. It's not looking that good as I thought. Kinda making, I would say, even unnecessary mistakes. I'll get some deformers here. I could play really slowly and just slowly continue booming here, but I want to push it, otherwise we'll just lose for no reason. Nice round there on Pepsi's catapults. We can make some towers here to fall back on. Then maybe that first vengeance hall could be here as well. And I think 3 stalkers should be enough for now. We can start producing another one and go for a push. He will have lots of trolls there and goblins and everything. I'm pushing from 2 bases. Let's at the worst moment. Actually, the AI is still here. Okay, so I'm playing 1v2. Fenrir should have expanded way sooner then, but of course he didn't know. I kinda stake Fenrir behind me, but I don't really want to push in, to be honest. It's not a good idea to run in there like that. You will just lose everything, and I can't get there before we destroy the buildings. So I need some space. Or actually, it's not that bad. Maybe if I would help you with some more defense, it wouldn't be that bad. Another stalker, nice. Let's start producing more harvesters. Blind. Got some wyverns here. No problems for my stalkers. Pepsi also kinda dead. Yeah, the AI didn't do really anything. Even though he has probably a really strong army. He is just not really fighting, really scared. But I think he would actually push Fenrir if he was actually there. The thing was that he was waiting in the middle. Actually, he is attacking now. I have 3 towers here, but that won't be enough to hold him. So I will need to pull back while we still have the towers. Hopefully he doesn't have Avengers yet. He has 1 Avenger. Yeah, he probably won't even fight. We can probably just hit him for free. Okay. Let's finish Soul's Keeper. Maybe let's get... Oh, we don't have all Whisper sets. Okay, never mind. We won't get anything. Pepsi's still alive. Doros could take another base there. So Skipper was defeated.
What do you want from me? I await your summons.
That is the AI.
We shall prevail.
Don't need shields yet, so let's preserve them. Let's spread a little bit, send some defiles there. AI will of course move away a little bit, but overall not too smart, so this is 3 kills. We'll probably blind ourselves a little bit now, but it's okay. Someone is behind us, perhaps he's trying to help his ally maybe. He shouldn't be able to push me here. I have the towers there, but maybe he has lots of units, I don't know. Haven't paid too much attention to him. Can also slowly move on the unholy ground of his base to heal. And let's get some more units. Can actually get some more wood. Depletion, definitely good, and mana efficiency, armor. There is Pepsi, even with some catapults, no problem. Let's get this, some Avengers, Spitter Stingers, maybe Awakening, Freeze. Don't have gems, okay. Let's finish the main building. Stingers are coming for a drop, okay. We don't need to finish this then, let's go. Let's blind the catapults, and there is just the AI remaining, but we can finish these units, of course they are still fighting. Fenrir has 3 kills on the catapults there. There are some swordsmen behind us. Dodo's also attacking now, even with knights. And we should be able to move here. Actually wanted to make more expansions, kinda forgot about that eventually. And I think we have some new units here, yeah. We also forgot about those. There are some towers, but we can blind them. Actually, AI building lots of towers here in this game. But we have lots of stalkers, so it's not that big of a deal. There are some units still that require finishing. Enjoy Nurakara, I don't think he's ready yet, but maybe. Legit even coming. Welcome, man. I mean, I'm not sure if you will be playing, but at least you maybe finally have internet and electricity. So a nice game, 139 kills there, yeah, we just completely won our 1v1 and the AI was stuck behind Soulskeeper, so it was kinda 1v2, but the AI wasn't fighting. So Fenrir had a free will of helping his allies, and that was also kinda nicely hold Pepsi there, and with help of Fenrir they were able to push it, so overall pretty nice. Storm ended like 2 hours ago, but you can't come because your electricity isn't there. Okay, so I guess you are here just on your phone or something. Another tournament, what is this? 2v2? No, 3v3. We don't have any smugglers delta replace yet on this patch. So interesting. Just made a few towers and AI was scared. I mean, he wasn't even there. He was just kinda confused as I made the quick expansion. It was actually closer to his starting position than your starting base. So he instead was attacking on the middle. But since I had that resource advantage, so I had way more units than him and the Soulskeeper together. And also towers, he was just staying AFK there and kinda allowed us to do whatever we wanted. But let's see. I'll try to host the 8-player map, but for now we didn't even have 6 players, so probably not gonna happen. But we can try to add some AIs, just change the format a little bit. Urakar coming for the next one after this, okay. What's this 2v2? I mean, we can go 2v2, but I suppose Soulskeeper is also joining, and maybe someone else as well. Or I don't know. Soulskeeper was before saying that Urakar should join, but now he's not here himself. Yeah, this map is either for 4v4 or 4 teams with 2 players, usually. Soulskeeper takes a break, okay, let's go for the 2v2 then. We played on Plateau before, so maybe now we can try like, I don't know, White Meadows. Could work fine. So it looks like we have Dodos with Pepsi against me and Fenrir, double Fallen against double Empire. And that will be tough. But good work. Fenrir ready to die as always. But yeah, let's see. 2v2 White Meadows. Double Fallen against double Empire. Map that was present, I believe, in last 2 tournaments by now already, I think. In the 2v2 one and then in the Season 4. So 2v2 Showdown number 2 and then Season 4 1v1 tournament. And it's not a bad map. Kinda nicely balanced. With a front base, but not completely safe one. Let's go 12. I will go for... Actually, let's go high 14 and Dark Fortress, probably. Who made it? I think this was made by A02, as most of these maps. I never saw that guy, like in a game or on Discord or any other community, but he made lots of those OG maps. Both single player and multiplayer ones. Let's get wood. I will actually delay it. Yeah, let's stay like this. Kinda awkward, but we can stay on 12, yeah. It allows for a faster boom even though we have a little bit weaker early economy. Can't really safely place my lightning spire here later. Here we can make a summoner, save some time. Around 9 seconds. You also delay your harvester, but you don't usually have the resources anyways. And now we get a control form here, get 1 more to gold, so we have 6. Swordsman is already here, we don't really care. But Fenrir might need to come, he's also expanding. Okay, that's not good. You don't want to double fast expand, of course. So we will have to bring 2 harvesters there. I'll try to lure him out. Okay, not working. Never mind. He's on hold position, I think. Interesting. Okay. Tower as soon as he leaves. Could even block it here, but we can block it with the stingers. Okay. Won't do another guy here. Too risky. Okay, I need the harvesters there. This was a mistake. I should not have brought them away. Okay, we'll be hitting the main building. I don't care, like, at all. It's a huge mistake by him. It's not doing anything. He won't destroy it. He would need way more units, and I can also just poke him like this. If he starts fighting back, I retreat. I have healing, he doesn't. It's finished. Oh, I misclicked on my second monitor. And this was a mistake. The harvesters should not have retreated like this. But these things happen, of course. Yeah. So let's go, I would say 2 more hives. Then we move here, block it. And we need to start considering even more macro approach, of course. They try to double push me, I think, but now they're probably going for my ally. We will see. Hopefully they go for me, because I can easily hold it, but I don't know about Fenrir's defense. I haven't checked it for a while. Oh, they're tower rushing me. Okay, I might need some help then. Didn't expect it. I will need spitters for this, or we need to surround it. Fenrir, send some harvesters from your main base to the expansion. It's more efficient and it will saturate it quicker. This is fine. Need to get the stingers there quickly. I will even send one more here. I think they are expanding, but at the same time they are tower rushing me. And I don't know how much, but I can't push this with stingers. We need spitters, definitely. Just one tower? Okay, if it's just one tower, I'll push it. Okay. That's fine. They threw away a decent advantage. We are already ahead, so this is good. Now they are trying to catch up with expansions, which we cannot allow to happen. So let's check their base. Spitters. And let's get more gems here. We will push him, see what he has. Definitely doesn't have towers, which is good. He might be even dead here. We will see. I'll send a new guy there. Okay, another guy came. So micro roll HP stingers away. We don't have enough units to push this. Okay, let's retreat. But we have a spitter here. Let's kill the archer at least. He might garrison him. Didn't, okay. Go back. Tower here. Let's get this. I need 2 more hives, but I don't have wood. So we need to get 2 more here. Improve metabolism. Start pumping out more harvesters. Heal on the unholy ground. Don't allow them to expand more. Fenrir, you have more stingers, so try to spread them around the map on all entrances and also all of their expansions, mainly the one between them. Because it's our advantage right now, so we need to cover that. And we need lots of harvesters now. We should also get some extra population from the new Dark Fortress, which is good. Which will be finished in a second, so let's bring the harvesters there. I at least want 1 from here. Probably 3 from here, yeah, this is good. New harvester here, 1 new here, and then we need to get venom. This should be a boom in income, then we'll be fine. Nice scout there in the middle, just more entrance paths, but I already regenerated my HP, so I can also send some scouts out there. To not leave everything on you. And I would like to maybe also unlock guards. Even though I don't think we'll really need them. But we also need more production buildings and everything. Some extra gems, summoner. I think we can get this, why not? Definitely want more hives, but we can get them there. Here I will build 2 vengeance halls. Get some more protection here, maybe even fully block it with a control form. Get another spitter there when we have population, and it should be fully saturated. Here we are getting a summoner, so just a harvester. They are trying to time push us, prepare something, maybe they are going for air. Let's check their base. Tower, okay, 2 towers. Swordsman and Elf Ranger, so he's not going Valkyries most likely, his ally is going timing push with catapults. We can definitely hold that, we should have enough units for that. But he might also try to drop us with an arc, so let's prepare some defense. 1 more tower here, 2 more hives. Spitters. Don't have population, so let's go for nightmares. Grasp would be good, but I want damage. Wait, which isn't promoting your life? I'm not sure. A nice drop from Fenrir. Insane pressure. I think his ally might try to help him, but we have a scout here, so we will see. Let's get some guards out there. Maybe 1 more tower even here. I would definitely like to make a thorough shrine. Of course he will kill your army, but that's not a big deal now. It's not what's important. We should probably start considering another base. Okay, let's see what he has. He's trying to come here for his ally, I think, or to his ally. They cannot expand. Okay. We have guards, so let's check if he has towers on his main. There is actually 1 tower already, but if he has just this one I can harass from here, or I can at least harass wood. And he doesn't have another one, so yeah, we can just stay here and deal some damage. Let's get spitters, nightmares, expansion. This, 1 more summoner. He's going for my... I need mana depletion, but he's going with phoenixes here for my guards. He will chase me. Okay, we just escaped, I think. Oh, lots of towers everywhere. There is the army moving. They are trying to expand, I think. We'll leave some guards here to guard the place, basically. That's their role, obviously, and we'll just get few more buildings.
I await your summons. We shall prevail. What do you want from me?
I need to click on my spitters, and we can get few more. Need more population as well. Movement speed good, armor, I still don't have grasp, don't like it, it's risky, but we have towers on everything, so shouldn't be able to push us. I want pretty saturated, I think, but we want some towers here. Like 2 here and maybe 2 more in the front. We can also get Hollow Whisperers. Maybe even Chamber of the Avenger. I don't think I need Dimension Gate yet. Okay, yes, Steam Birds, but we have Stalkers, so my ally will save me even though I lost my base there. We don't really care because now we can just fully transfer to the expansion we just made. And it's immediately fully saturated again. And here I can just quickly remake my base. Get some towers here. He wasted so many resources on this. We can start producing new guys. He's gonna get here, matriarchs, we can get some stingers when we get gold. And I think we are ready to slowly go for a push. My stinger didn't get stuck here, just pushed there, okay.
I await your summons.
We can get some more of these guys, and I think we are good to go. let's get some gems. We can pre-make this. Where is the Sorrow Shrine? Damage. Could finally get the grasp in case of need. Can go for gems. This guy as well. I see we got some new stingers. Never mind, let's just group it somehow, we don't really care. Fenrir try to maybe catch the other army when it will be coming here. And also make sure you kill the steam birds. Those are dangerous. If you also have fire, you can blind catapults and so on. This ally will come here soon, but we shall be ready. Not really getting Void Walkers yet, but we can get mana efficiency maybe for Matriarchs. 2 more of these guys. Here we have an intruder from behind. I left the guards here before, so that was good. We can also check the base here maybe. That is empty. So maybe check this base. We got some phoenixes there, okay. I guess we can take this, why not? GG, why not? And Fenrir will finish that, we go for a push. This is nicely saturated, and here we just get like 2 more harvesters, yeah, whatever. Some upgrades. Could get another expansion here potentially. Even this one, of course. I don't have wood, okay. No more expansions then, I guess we have enough. Now we have wood, okay. Decent amount of skeletons here, also good. Will that break when the next game will be the last game now? Yeah, we'll probably do 1 more game now and that will be it. But it was an interesting game. They made interesting pressure in the beginning, but wasn't enough to take us down, and then we nicely boomed. Actually, Fenrir still got more kills than me there, with all the stinger harassment and drops. I had a full population army, but didn't really have the opportunity to use it. But we had more resources, of course. They were on 1 base quite a long time, and then also just on 2 bases. In the end, I had 4 working bases. Also, I was now getting like 3 more. We also had more researches, buildings. Yeah, Fenrir didn't have much infrastructure, but he was going only for stingers, so I suppose he still had at least like 5 hives, even though he should probably have even more, but it's okay. And yeah, this is also fine. So yeah, GG. 2v2, quite meadows. You ought to pick me up. Yeah, Fenrir's harassment can be sometimes kinda annoying, but to be honest, Pepsi also sometimes with his pikeman drops, or arc drops with pikeman. Even though this time he went for steam bursts, but that would still also kinda kill me. Fortunately, Fenrir was already there with the stalkers. If he wouldn't be there, I would have to return with my whole army, and I would still save the other bases. The first one died anyways, but it would be harder to hunt them down. I wasn't even ready with gates, so interesting swap there from Pepsi, but I could just push his base, yeah, so it wouldn't save him, but definitely interesting harassment decision. I was ready for pikemen even though I didn't have grass yet. I had double tower on each base, at least. So that was good enough. So yeah, let's try convergence maybe, if we have enough people for that. I think Urakar should join us now. I think Soulskeeper also said he might join. And I think Pepsi said he will take a break. Which means we will be probably still missing at least 1 player, but we'll see. Yeah, Fenrir also had stalkers this time, so 2 units. Yeah, I mean 6 group is not that much, of course, it's only 90 population, so that's like early mid-game army or something like that. But if you compare it to, for example, like 90 population of beast army of goblins and trolls and witches, then it's a little bit different strength, of course. But you can get the stingers much quicker. And they have kinda more options what you can do with them. Dodos wants to go for smoke. Not gonna support that, but we are waiting for people anyways. But we have 3 people for now, so maybe it will be just a 2v2 again. If Urakar joins. Because you can ping Soulskeeper as he said, but we don't have the 6th player anyway. So maybe just a 2v2 will be a better option, I don't know. Very strategically flexible, just bet. Yeah, they have a really specific role. Of course, before in 1.4 you could really just even fight with them. But if you nerf damage by 40%, that's of course a really big hit. So now they are really weak in fighting, but if you use them correctly, they are good. They still have decent damage output, they are just too squishy in combination with the nerf damage. That is not that oppressing anymore. But if you combine it with CC or just for harassment or early game pressure or defense or scouting, you can really get decent use of them. So yeah, I think we'll go for the 2v2. We'll probably have to wait for Dodos anyways. But I don't think we have 2 more players, so let's try 2v2. Maybe we can try Silent Dunes. Sol said he will join if we ping him. Fendry will need to download the map. It's in custom maps. How 2v2? Why am I even here? I mean, you are here so we can play the 2v2. Actually, Dodos also didn't maybe have the map, but it downloaded for him. 5v5 games, yeah, a little bit too late for that. Okay, so Skipper is joining as well now. So we go back to the 6-player map, I guess. Not sure where he was before then, but okay. But we are still missing 1 player. So I guess maybe another 3v3 with AI, which we already did once. I don't know who could join us, to be honest. White Defender said he can't, Pepsi's taking a break, Legit doesn't have electricity. So I don't know. Macro is away. So I suppose you just add an AI. Okay, Pepsi just came. I will remove the AI, he will just need to rejoin. Someone joined our community. David with W in the middle. You guys can't all play with me. 5v1 is not a good distribution of players. So I guess I'll just go team 2 and let you live in that team 1. Okay. I guess we can go like this. I will 5v1. So we got Midolos Fenrir against Urakar Soulskeeper Pepsi. That's basically what we played before at the beginning of the stream, which was really unbalanced, but there was White Defender instead of Dodos, so we will see how that will change it. Team 1 is not turning stream off. Kick Uraka. I mean, it's your choice, guys. If you want to make the game not fun by cheating, then do it. I don't really care. I'm here to provide content for you, to play team games. If you want to cheat, that's your choice. I will finish it however you want. It's the last game anyways, so depends how you want to enjoy it or not. I suppose everyone is ready to big over chaos in the chat, so good luck, have fun, let's start it. Didn't even check the races, but we'll see. So Convergence, 3v3, we are playing with Dodos and Soulskeeper. Actually, Soulskeeper, I think that was Fenrir, but I thought that was Fenrir, but it's Soulskeeper. So it's different teams than what we played before. Completely two different teammates actually. Soulskeeper in the middle with Empire, Dodos on the left with Empire as well. And we have Fenrir, Urakar and Pepsi against us. We're on the side, so let's do a slight front base. Dodos is going for fast barracks, so he will at least have some swordsmen ready to help if needed. Soulskeeper, I expect immediate expansion, but we'll see. Let's build it a little bit more in the back. It's actually safer against catapult harassment later in the game, and also will save some time here on the harvester. There is still some percentage loss, but it's like 2 seconds I would expect, so it's totally fine. And we could actually go for the 12 as we just did last game. So let's build Hive. Now we get this, immediately freeze it. Now we get the Fortress. We don't even need to freeze this, but it's okay. And now a Harvester, and the timing is pretty much perfect. Soulskeeper indeed going for fast expansion, but barracks are also already being built. Dodos has an idle peasant there, definitely wants to focus on that. You don't want to be losing value like that, and you have resources for a new building, so either make a tower or farm or second barracks or send it back to gold. I will probably wait now, create a Stinger, then tower into Hive. I could have made a second Hive way sooner, but I wanted to keep my production of everything going smoothly. Looks like they might be also going for fast expansions. I don't see any pressure from them early on. And there is already Pepsi with a swordsman, okay. That could have been fast expansion, to be honest. Actually couldn't, I made the Hive fast. At least not immediate expansion. I need to fight on the unholy ground at least. And now we have 2 Stingers. Force him away. He's pushing me, but I will have my tower finished in a second, so that's not a problem, and now he cannot continue pushing. Simple as that. So I'm fine. Dodo's tower kinda light, but he has lots of swordsmen, so he's fine as well. Now we bring 4 harvesters to the expansion. Start the production there immediately, get a summoner in the main base. Maybe even cancel this to create third hive. And fully block any access to our tower. We need an incubator, of course, and let's start getting some gems. Let's check the enemy bases. We can keep this guy here for healing, and now the incubator. Let's get more gems. What do they have? Okay, tower, front base, everything. That is Fenrir with Stingers, Pepsi with Swordsman, which means Fenrir is in the middle, Urakar on the left, Pepsi on the right, which we actually already scouted before. I think they are maybe trying to push me again a little bit, but they are playing kinda scared. We can take a base here or even on the island, but I don't like to do island expanse with Fallen. It's better to take some map presence, some map control and move from there. Let's get 2 summoners, more harvesters, and I think we are slowly good to go. Can get more gems, definitely. Good to focus on that. Soul Trap. Grasp is not bad, but I need to improve metabolism soon. Okay, for now we'll stay here. Let's see what they will do, if they have scouting or whatever. We are prepared to kill them, so no problem. Spitters, we need the soldiers first. They are pushing me, I need help. 3 of them here. My team is far away. You are probably dead here, but I can't do much more. I have fully protected tower, which is good. I don't think it should fall. There's some archers there actually, okay. That's a bit of a problem. But this is just about my ally coming here soon. Which probably won't happen. Enemies went kinda all in, and it seems like it's GG. So let's try to make 2 more towers here. Yeah, they are not even fighting together. I have 1 spitter here. Which is good value, but too late. Try to focus fire a little bit. Low HP units. Oh, my new expansion actually got found by Fenrir, who has like another 50 stingers there. Yeah, they just made more units, my allies were not here fast enough. Soulskeeper actually invested into Valkyries, which is not a bad idea, but we need some scouting first before we do things like that. So at least 1 Phoenix and scout the map. Which I don't think was made. And it doesn't even have saturated expansion. Yeah. GG. But at least we got a quick last game. No problem with me with that. Yeah, so Fenrir actually got the most resources there, but of course I was already dead here in the end. But maybe he went immediate expansion into Stinger spam. I don't know. Or it was all just from 1 base, but I don't think that's possible. But Edodos actually had really low resources, like less than 1 base. By not saturating too much, and yeah, Soulskeeper got... my allies got only 1 kill there, basically each, so there just wasn't much to work with to protect it. I had second most units, but I got pushed quickly. I had a nice tower there, but unfortunately they also made 11 Rangers. If they didn't make those, it probably still wouldn't hold it, but it would get way more kills there. Tower this early on is definitely really valuable. I sent him money for expansion, okay. Yeah, you can see here only 100, but can make a difference definitely. And I think he was in the middle, Uraka was on the left, Pepsi on the right, Fender in the middle. But once again, we didn't have any scouting, which was a big mistake. So GG. As I said, it was the last game, so everything for this stream. Of course, it was already the second Armies of Exigo stream today, so I hope you still had some nice games on the first one as well from Soulskeeper. There was originally supposed to be also a defender with him on voice, but from what I know that didn't happen. But yeah. This will be everything for Armies of Exigo today, and this week in the evening we'll do the second stream as usual, so some scouting, Warcraft 3, which should hopefully work this week finally. Maybe some Heroes of the Storm or something else in the end, we'll see. And next week we have just another normal community stream, and also, as I said, soon I will reveal some more information for the Armies of Exigo Echoes of the Void, so definitely keep an eye on Discord, where I will post all the information about everything, and eventually it will of course also be on YouTube. So yeah, thanks for playing guys, and I will see you on the next stream. So yeah, take care guys.